Alright, good afternoon guys. I'm going to be taking a look at two different tickers today, NXTD and EVEP. First one we're going to take a look at is this NXTD right here. Now I do have a couple other videos, informational stuff about what they're going on. They really have a lot going on. Right now Discover, Visa, and MasterCard have already accepted Garmin Pay, which is, if you don't know, I'll do just a brief rundown because I do have another video on all the informational stuff. But essentially, they're doing the contactless payments, and 3 major credit cards and a whole list of other banks have already accepted. American Express is the odd one out. And now I went ahead and called American Express, pretending to be just a very unsatisfied customer that I just went out and bought this new Garmin watch, and I couldn't use my tap and go payments with American Express, and I was wondering if I needed a new credit card or if I should return the watch. And they were like telling me that, well, they got deals with Apple, and I already knew that. But what I went a little further, I wanted to know. I was like, okay, are you guys exclusive with Apple's? Are you looking for other partners, stuff like that? And she was pretty open about it. They are looking to partner with other companies that do this technology. So if any of them were going to partner with American Express, I would say it would be Garmin Pay, because I mean, if you look at the competitors, in my opinion, it's Apple Pay and Garmin Pay. I mean, you got Fitbit Pay, but if you look at how that company has done over the last 5 years, I mean, their management absolutely sucks, and I have no faith in that company, and I don't think it'll be much competition, but that's just my opinion. So if we take a look at the tools here, we'll switch back to the other chart here. Of course, you know, you saw that big spike up to $9 because they're also working on Flip, this contactless payment for cryptocurrencies, which is what kind of drove that whole blockchain crisis that was going on, and they diluted the shares a little bit. We saw a bit of a decline. But however, we zoom in here, Discover, not too long ago, Discover Card actually accepted Garmin Pay. It saw a 60% spike in pre-market and ended up closing with about a 30% gain. Now, since then, the stock has, there's been some sell-offs, and it has kind of pretty much lost all those gains from that Discover play. So I wouldn't, you know, if American Express does jump on board, I would recommend selling and waiting a little bit. I do think this is a good long-term investment, in my opinion. However, I also think that there is great opportunity for day and swing trades here as well. So if you look at the technicals here, I got all this kind of jumbled up. I got my Bollinger Bands, I got my 5-day SMA, my 20-day SMA, my 50-day SMA, my 200-day SMA. So let's just take a look at these two right here. So this dark blue line is my 5-day SMA, that 20-day SMA is my blue line. And that, as you can see, that 5-day SMA has crossed over that 20-day SMA from the bottom, indicating a downtrend. Again, I repeat this in all of my videos. Anytime that 5-day SMA crosses from above, it is a downtrend. When that comes back up and crosses from below, that indicates your uptrend. So what I'm looking at right now is I am feeling like this is a good time to buy. That is my opinion. That is what I did. I am not telling you to buy. That is just simply how I'm playing this. Company's doing a lot of great things, got a lot of great stuff going for them. I think it's, you know, a pretty safe bet, but that is just my opinion. Again, do not take my word for it. I do not want to be responsible for anybody's trades. So I just thought I would add that. Also, their earnings for 2017 was just substantially higher than it was the previous quarter. Let's see here. So revenue for 2017 was $23,316,969 compared to $7,736,320. So that is over 100% increase, almost a 200% increase in revenue. Gross profit for 2017 was $11.6 million compared to a gross profit of $3.3 million in 2016. So that's like a 300% increase, and roughly in that year. So this company is pretty strong in my opinion. It's doing some good stuff. And anyway, that's all I want to touch on. That I just feel like it is a good time to buy, and it's in that 195 range right now. And I feel like that this would be a good swing play, and I feel like it would be a good long-term investment, and that's how I am playing it myself. So let's move on here. To this EVEP. Okay, what I noticed about this, I picked this up on a scanner this morning, and it had substantially high volume. Okay, so it had 4.1 mil volume for the day. It's up 3.19%, and it's sitting at roughly 0.194 is where it's sitting right now. It did see quite a more substantial gain. It looks like it opened around 18 cents, went all the way up to 22 cents, and has dropped back down over the day to 19 cents, which I feel like that's a good buy opportunity, and so that's what I went ahead and did. So if we look at the charts here, and let me get rid of these Bollinger Bands because this is just kind of distracting here. Okay, so if we zoom this in, you can see the drop. Obviously, that 5-day SMA going down, that is not a good thing. However, that 20-day SMA is following it down, that gapping up, it is definitely gapping up, and you can see the price is moving up a little bit is green. MACD is not looking too wonderful. RSI is very low. So these aren't the best technical indicators, to be quite honest. However, we switch over the chart here, zoom this in. As you can see, it's doing a little more consolidation. Here's that 50-day SMA and that 200-day SMA, and we've already crossed it earlier today. Around 10 o'clock this morning, it substantially went over that 50 and 200-day SMA for that nice gain, and then of course there were some sell-offs, and it's been kind of just declining throughout the day. It went all the way down, and it bounced off of that 200-day SMA and made a nice recovery, and it's actually crossed back up now. So we got a little bit more green here at the end of the day on the MACD. And as far as technical stuff goes, this is definitely not the prettiest one, but I definitely have faith in this, and I think it's a good buy opportunity right now, and that's what I went ahead and did. And I'm going to keep following it. I'll probably make some more videos, and I really hope that this was helpful for you guys. And Anyone who is in Acre, congratulations. Acre's doing all right. I hope it goes a little bit better. I'm in that one as well. And trying making a little more extra money on the side, doing some extra trades here. But anyway, do feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel. We have a Discord server with like 600 members. We all get together, help each other out. We got a bunch of great guys in there. There's no one in there pumping stocks, giving bullshit information. We do a pretty good job weeding through it. So if you would, subscribe. We've got other guys in that actually make videos as well, and they do more instructional videos as far as support resistance, RSI, all the different indicators, and so you can kind of like get a brief idea on how to run these little technical analyses. And it's a really great tool to have. It's completely free, so I mean, why not join? The link is in the bio. Subscribe to the channel, join the Discord. My username on there is Pillage People. Just find me, send me a private message if you have any questions, or drop a comment on here, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Kind of sounded like a voicemail there, but you get the drift. Anyway, that's what I'm doing for the evening, and hopefully it works out.